So I did. That was one of the things that I was trying to find controversies that weren't Paul versus John, right? Which, by the way, nobody knows this because I don't say it all the time. And I'm not a Beatles guy, but my daughter's middle name is Lennon after John Lennon.
What the fuck?
At the time, I was going through some shit.
Not of the Stalin Lennon variety.
Yeah, that's what that
probably would be more like what I would do if she was born in like 2011 when I was doing
I know you say that you're not a Beatles guy, but I mean, at some point, I guess you were then? Because that seems like a real heavy-duty Beatles guy move to name your child after John Lennon.
Yeah.
I like the sound of her name when you say Gwendolyn Lennon Quimby. There's something I like about the sound of that.
It is a good middle name.
Yes.
Aside from that, I have to say, yeah.
And
my daughter's middle name is Imagine. So
yeah. And also, I think like I liked the things he said. You know what I mean? Like at that time,
imagine all the people like.
Yeah, that kind of stuff for real. It was like really idealistic stuff, and at the time, I was getting into that thing, and I was just like, that'd be good. I like the Rolling Stones a lot.
I know. You talk about that. You told me you were listening to the Rolling Stones while you were doing research for the Beatles guys episode.
Yeah, Exile on Main Street. I listened to while I was doing this.
That's some good stuff. I mean, conceptually, I'm a Stones guy, but like the truth of it is, I still like my baby music. So like the Beatles.
You can't be mad. Like that's one of the things I wanted to start this because there's one guy that keeps saying I'm not gonna be able to listen to this show. And I'm like, if you're a fucking weird freak Beatles guy, then you might get offended. But like
most people are in some way like the Beatles. Like we talked about it on another podcast. Like it's not strange to think the Beatles are one of the great rock bands of all time. It's a very common thing. So I mean, yeah, to like the Beatles is fine. I like the Beatles. There's plenty of songs from the Beatles that I like a lot. You know?
I like 4 songs. I don't listen to them a lot. I like Happiness is a Warm Gun.
Great song.
Always a heroin song. If there's a heroin song, I'm into it. There's no songs about heroin probably that I don't like.